What is going on, everybody? It's your boy James here from Triple Threat FIFA, and today I am here with episode number 21 of the Southampton Career Mode. And we start off here with a game against Paraguay on our international travels. And just so you see, only one player called up for international duty. And so yeah, we did have two games. First against Paraguay, we did win that 3-2, and then Bolivia, we did win 4-1. And you know, I'm really not going to play any games with Chile, because it's just a stepping stone. You know, as you can see, look, we're top of the table by 2 points, but Chile just a stepping stone. And Jan Kirchhoff is coming back, and he says it's okay to play, but I doubt we're gonna play him. And oops, sorry. And we do face Man United in the first episode, probably the English team with the most history, and these hiccups are not helping. But we are only 6 points behind them, and you know, with only 7 games played. And this is the lineup, pretty strong lineup. Wilfried Zaha, Phil Jones playing against their former clubs. Oh gosh, yeah, really sorry about that. But yeah, Phil Jones and Wilfried Zaha playing against their former club, and Jay Rodriguez. Jay Rodriguez is completely out of the picture. But Luke Shaw is playing against his former club. And we started the scoring off early in the 3rd minute. We see Brian Bertrand on the ball. Give it up to Shane Long. Knocks on to Tadic. A good cross in. And basically, Wanyama becomes a dummy, and Shane Long is able to slot it home past Anders Lindegaard in the 5th minute. And if you want to know why I'm pausing like this, it's because I have hiccups. But yeah, as you can see, I think that's Wanyama, but he basically pulls the defenders out, and Shane Long is open to score a pretty good goal. And Luke Shaw gives it off to Daley Blind here in the 7th minute. Daley Blind runs to the end, chips it in. Daley Blind gives it to Rooney, who chips it into Van Persie, and Van Persie gets an equalizer. Pretty much four minutes after our goal. So you know, within 8 minutes, the score's already 1-1, and you know, we're probably going to be first on match of the day, and you know, that's pretty funny, you know. But as you can see, Rooney here is on the ball, gives it off to Fellaini, and Fellaini could have gone put Man United 2-1 up, but he did miss. And then we get a chance here with Shane Long. He shoots, it's a good save, but Will Hughes picks up the rebound, but it is offside, and it doesn't count, and it won't count as the assistant referee does have his flag up. And as you can see, he definitely was offside when the shot was originally left Shane Long's foot. But in the second half, Rooney's on the ball, he gets it off to Mata, and I tried to take over the goalie because I really didn't want them scoring, and it epically fails and results in Man United getting a goal. And I mean, Daley Blind's shot was really powerful, but as you can see, Tadic is on the ball in the 71st minute, and he runs through thousands of defenders. Not literally, but he runs through a bunch of defenders and beautifully picks out the bottom left-hand corner, and it's one hell of a goal to put the score back at 2-2. And look at that, shrugging off defenders left and right, and he still manages to score. And this is why he is one of my favorite players on FIFA 15. He's just so good, you know. I mean, his passing, shooting, pace, heading, dribbling, it's just all so good. And you know, then you say cool name Tadic, and but anyways, he does get his 2nd goal of the season, and that's how the game finishes. A very good, interesting 2-2 draw. And you know, I thought we should have got more, but we didn't. And those are the scores from the other game. You know, I wish we could have done the Sunderland. You know what Sunderland did? Win 3-2. That would have been cool. But as you can see, after the game, Wanyama comes to us and said he is unsettled. And I mean, and I've recorded a bit of advance, and it still goes on. It goes all the way until December, but Wanyama, I don't know what's up with him, but whoa, I severely apologize for my hiccups, but in the next game of the episode, we did face Sporting CP, and it's here in Lisbon, and after 2 games played, we're sitting second, so we really need the big 3 points, because most likely Barcelona will be Galatasaray, and I didn't go with the strongest lineup. I mean, we have some key players in there, like, Berahino and Mayuka, Mane, Wanyama, Askeles, and, Klein and Fraser Forster in goal. But I really wasn't putting out a first team, and we could have gone behind only 7 minutes, but it slams off the post. And as you can see, we break from that attack. Mayuka beating the defense with pace, and as you can see, eventually he'll round the goalkeeper and he'll score, and we are 1-0 up here, only 10 minutes into the game. And this is very good because, Europe is a tricky place. I mean, it's kind of like the cup. Anything can really happen. The underdogs can beat the overdogs, shall we say. Or the underdogs can beat the favourite. But, I think we are probably all the favourites, and Mayuka gets his 3rd goal of the season. But then Sporting CP did have a corner, and it's a dreadful own goal by Mane. Not that it was, it could have been prevented, but just the manner in how it happened. He jumps to try and control it, and it bounces off his right knee, and I couldn't do anything to stop it, and it's 1-1. I swear these hiccups are gonna make me really very mad, but we did take out Freddie Montero right before half time. And it's the big man himself who steps up against Fraser Forster. Can he put it away? Yes, he can. Sadly, he does score to put the Portuguese side 2-1 up, and it's not looking so good. And but Berahino's on the ball straight after that goal, and he's trying to find a way in, and eventually cuts inside and has a shot, and it's pretty much straight away pegged back to 2-2. And Berahino right now is only scoring Champions League goals. He scored against Barcelona, and I think this is his 2nd goal. But what a shot it was. As you can see, he's nowhere near a defender. No defenders are near him, and he has time and space to pick out the perfect shot. And then Berahino's on the ball again. He cuts inside, and he gives it off to Mane, and Sadio Mane redeems himself for scoring that own goal to put us 3-2 up here. And right now we're playing some exciting games, high-scoring games. I know that was the title of the last episode. But right now, we're conceding a lot, but we're also in red-hot scoring form, which is very good. And as you can see, in the 77th minute, Berahino's on the ball. He's in the middle of the box, and he does beat the defense to put us 4-2 up. And it's his 2nd goal of the night, the young English striker. And I gotta admit, Berahino is one of the best strikers I've played with. But bearing in mind, I mean, I starting off, back in August when we first purchased him, I really didn't know how to use him. I couldn't score for a while, in the first episode. His first goal came last episode, I think, in the Barcelona game. And, now he's got 3 in 2 Champions League games. So he's in some good scoring form. But that's how the game ended. A good 4-2 victory here in Lisbon. And as you can see, Barcelona drew with Galatasaray, which basically puts us up in first place. We are leading the group after 3 games, and but then we did have Liverpool, who got demolished 3-0 by Real Madrid. Yes, it would have been yesterday for you guys, but we did face Liverpool here at Anfield, and we were very, very much hoping for a win. As you can see, Liverpool have had an awful start to the season, all the way down in 17th, and then these are one of those times you just gotta sit back and say lol. But they did line up with a strong lineup. Toro Vidal sitting in the midfield, the Lana of course facing his former club, and Dejan Lovren. I have no idea where Ricky Lambert is. Probably, you know, a 73 rated because you know how EA roll. But we did a strong lineup. Jones, Melanda, Tadic, Zaha, Ings and Long up front for each 4-string goal. Klein, you know, just the usual. And you know, I really wanted to win here because they demolished us 2-0, and you know, I was really hoping to pay back the favor. And Danny Ings was in that sort of mood here when he puts us 1-0 up here in the 26th minute, beats a whole load of Liverpool players, and eventually ends up scoring. And the English maestro right now, well, not really maestro, but the English scoring machine is being fantastic, really. You know, he got a slow start to the season, but now he's scoring goals. He's getting them, I don't know a good reference, but basically he's scoring a lot of goals, and that's the main thing, and that's very good for us. And as you can see here, Milanda's on the ball, gives it off to Will Hughes, and Jordan Henderson with an absolutely reckless challenge on our young midfielder turns out to be a red card, and I thought that was pretty much deserved, because if you saw it, you know, Will Hughes got absolutely taken out. But as you can see, Nathaniel Klein here is on the ball. He's in the box, and the most unlikeliest of scorers, our right back, gets a goal to put us 2-0 up, and Anfield is silenced. The cop is making no sound, and we have stunned Liverpool. Well, I want to say stunned since we are the champions of England, but you know, Liverpool were just being torn apart here. But Vidal, you knew what was going to happen. The Chilean maestro, our player basically, you know, he scores against his coach. And, you know, just because we're friends on the national team doesn't mean we're friends in the league. And I was just really confused about this goal, because, I mean, it's a good shot by Vidal, but as you can see, it takes a huge deflection off of Fraser Forster. And I even had to go into the replays to see what happened. I mean, you can kind of see it kind of hits off his knee, but as you can see, look, there you go, hits off the bottom of his knee cap and goes in, and well, that kind of sucked, doesn't it? Look at that, just bounced off the inside of his knee, and we can't keep a clean sheet, and I don't know how long this is going to go on for. We just cannot keep clean sheets in the moment. You know, everything we do, barely any clean sheets, so we really need to start picking up our defense. But a good 2-1 victory to wrap up this episode. High scoring game, scoring at will, you know, whatever you want to call it. Has been a fun episode. But this is going to wrap up the episode. If you guys have enjoyed, do drop a like, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. So have a nice day, peace, and bye-bye.